great big hey howdy hey to all my goofy goobers out there. Welcome back to Comic Auzi. Let's play Crush Crush again. And to round out this whole month of love motif we got going on, we began with a beautiful guest and we're ending with the same beautiful guest. It's Disney Fanatic!
Hi.
And if you're at all interested in hearing more shenanigans from the both of us, you can check out her channel where me, her, Autistic Writer, and Scribe Wizard, we're all doing a Monster Monday at the Monster Prom 2 Electric Boogaloo. So, tonight, I had a list. Yes. Tonight, we got some interesting dates set up for us. We got childhood friend Renee, Monster Mummy Girl Cassia, Reindeer Girl Yuki, and our Southern Belle Mary Belle. We got like a couple hours to...
Howdy do.
So, I'm just checking the voice volume for the characters. I think they should be fully voiced.
Oh my. Okay. So unlike Blush, they really exaggerated the features on this. Why am I not surprised?
It should never be surprising. Yeah, where's...
Seriously. Like, why don't they give guys big chests, even if it's muscular chests?
At the very least. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and tap into Memories with Renee, because I accidentally clicked on her before starting all this shenanigans, so we're gonna go reminisce on our backstory. Okay.
Are you gonna share the screen with me, or do I have to watch on the...
I should share the screen with you. I just totally meant to do it. Okay, here we go.
Better.
So, you arrive at the library early for your reunion with Renee, intending to check out a few books in an effort to impress her. There's a pretentious-looking tome on a high shelf that calls to you, so you pull over the ladder and start to climb. The book is ginormous and really heavy. You struggle to keep your balance at the top of the ladder. You wibble, then you wobble, and suddenly... Dewey Decimal System crushed! Oh no. Oh god. You watch it. Oh wow, her voice is really loud right here. You watch in horror as the shelving unit falls, knocking down the next one, which knocks down the next one, then the next one, and you get the picture. The dust finally settles. You turn to see Renee. She's super surprised to see you. Do you think she noticed the mess? I think she did. All right, I'm gonna turn that voice volume down. I don't know how loud she's gonna be, but that squeak was really loud. I don't know if you heard that, DF, but that squeak was loud.
Well, it wasn't loud for me, but I might have to... Oh, that's why, because I have the stream volume down for me.
Oh
yeah.
My gosh, the head librarian is going to terminate my employment if she sees this. Quick, help me put everything back.
Why does that voice sound familiar? Who's playing Renee?
I don't know. I will be eating, like I just got Wendy's, so...
No problemo. Wendy's has the best fries.
You know what? It does.
Let's see what she says to
it really does.
Let's see what she says to a nice book.
Like,
Curiouser and curiouser.
Are you Alice now?
I think she's a literature fan in general. That's a little bit of her deal.
Yeah, well, so am I.
Let's see what else she says.
Welcome to the
let's see.
library. You know how to use the Dewey Decimal System, right? Well then, let's book it over to those 025s.
Okay.
Well, I'd say she's probably close to how I am, except I'm not blonde, and my hair is definitely not long.
No, I think
And my glasses are more circular than square.
The hair is going halfway down her back. Do I have the costumes for her unlocked already? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, let's see what else she has to say.
Maybe we should flee. Just lean into it, you know? We'll be like Bonnie and Clyde, except instead of robbing banks, we'll mess up libraries. What am I saying? That's a terrible idea.
Good lord. God.
Oh shoot, my fries were in the car for too long. I need to eat them now.
Oh no! Oh god. Renee's
I might have to break away, you know, in probably 30 minutes so I can... I'm washing my swimsuit, so I have to take...
That's fair. Renee
take those out and then put my towels in, yeah.
Okay, so Squad is on top of it, saying Renee is voiced by Hallie Parsley, who I'm surprised took this job considering she's Arrow Ace. Hey, you're an actor. You act.
Hey, look, I'm asexual.
Don't get me wrong. It's great to see you. I noticed you've finally grown into your ears,
hey.
so that's you know, congratulations. But right now, you really, really need to get these books cleaned up.
Sounds like a great idea. Let's just give you a whole fat stack of those books.
You've grown into your ears. You don't have any ears.
That's right, the marshmallow doesn't have any ears. Oh wait, this little duber does have ears.
Oh.
Oh lord.
In that image I saw, you didn't have any ears.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was one way to break the ice. At least I'm not nervous about meeting up with you anymore. You know, because I'm too busy panicking over all the scattered books and broken stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty bad time.
But, hi, long time no see. How's life?
Life? Life's a
my
bitch,
God.
and then you drive.
She is so cute.
She's very adorable.
I can't believe you're really here. I almost didn't recognize you. Well, actually, that's not true. I could never forget your face. Not even in a trillion years.
Nah, be
You
very
forget the marshmallow boy.
Never forget the marshmallow. I haven't gotten any taller either, you probably noticed. Just a tiny little bean the whole time.
Have you seen Oddballs? That's based off of that webcomic.
Oddballs. Oh yes, I have seen. I saw like the first episode of that show.
It's wild.
It is definitely pretty wild. Like even just for the first episode, pretty wild.
This is fine.
I know what's going on
Everything's
half the time, but
I'm fine.
Oh no, look at this poor bean. She's got anxiety.
Talk about a plot twist. I was expecting our reunion to be like one of those Nicholas Sparks novels. A bit more
Nipple
sweet,
Sparks.
calm, less likely to get me fired.
Nickel Sparks.
It's a reference to Nicholas Sparks. The Notebook, A Walk to Remember, and among others. Walk to Remember is his best.
I'll probably
Read the book. Read the book.
Oh,
No! You remember my old ticklish spot!
okay. Hey, Miraculous is back from the dead. Hey, how the hell are you?
Hi.
Curious? Talk about... I knew you were a bit clumsy, but this is a real blunder. A serious mishap, an actual catastrophe, a full-fledged flub-up! Sorry. I use synonyms as an alternative to swear words.
Okay. I mean, that's one way. A puppet? Ooh, like a fucking Muppet or just like a marionette?
No,
That's
she actually reminds me of one of my old roommates. Just, yeah. Her whole look reminds me of one of my old roommates. And her timid nature.
Talk about... This is... I
Wait,
knew
Jitters.
you were...
Wait, what about Jitters? Wait.
I can't believe you're really here. Look, my hands are shaking. First date jitters. Not that this is a date, of course. I just mean, I'm happy you're here. In a normal, friendly way.
I mean, that's not what you said on the phone. People are very different when they're texting versus talking in person.
True.
This is just an example of that.
You know, maybe that's why people thought I would... Maybe that's why during some daughter discourse they're like, why are you being mean? Like, what? What do you mean? I don't know. I tend to be blunt in my
Well, I
texts.
may not
get
have
straight
grown
to
up
the
to be an
point.
explorer, or an adventurer, or a treasure seeker, or a gunfighter, but I'm proud of what I am.
Hell yeah, be the best librarian.
I am a librarian.
Brava! Encore!
Yeah. Let me know if my eating is too loud. At least that's what my mom says. Sometimes I chew too loudly.
I'll keep that in mind, but I don't think it'll be an issue. I think the game music will drown you out if nothing else.
Things sure have changed a lot since we were kids, huh? You're cooler than ever, and I finally got the boobs I always wanted.
What?
Well,
Did
give her some credit. She's got a D cup. That's got to count for something. See what she says to Cake.
Oh, this is great. I was looking for something to keep me occupied while I wait for my interlibrary loan to arrive.
The hell, the fuck interlibrary? Oh, yeah, when libraries in the same general vicinity exchange. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Strange way of phrasing it, though. I guess that's probably the technical term for it. Interlibrary loan. That's the That's the scientist. That's the librarian's terminology for it.
Well, yeah, because there's a there are different libraries in a county, and they're all linked together.
Yeah.
So like if the book at your library doesn't have it, you can get it from one of their sister libraries.
You have like a Mario kind of puppet? Is it a Koopa? Is it a Toad? Is it a Yoshi? Ooh. Team Rex is talking about some puppets she bought recently. Seems
I didn't eating, so I'm not really paying. I can't really have the chat open at the same time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Remember how I used to read you those fantasy books, A Melody of Frost and Flame? And how I was so excited for the next one in the series to come out? Yeah, it still hasn't. I'm still waiting.
Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah. We're gonna get a lot of book references up in here. That's gonna be.
And I'll probably understand all of them, even the ones I haven't read.
These are the jokes, folks.
Can I just say, time has been good to you.
Well, thank you.
I mean, you were always cute, but you've definitely had a glow up. I'd say puberty did you right.
Again,
Oh,
thank
boy.
you. Sometimes you just want a character to say nice things to you, you know? I think that's half of the appeal with some of this stuff, you know?
I can't find the words to express how good it is to see you again. And that's saying something, because I'm a logophile. I know a lot of words. Can I just talk about this? Want to hear some word facts?
Remember my old ticklish spot? Oh my god, that's weird.
Word facts. Word facts. Let's hear a word fact.
A single piece of confetti is called a confetto. The word set has more definitions than any other word, and posynonym is a synonym for synonym.
The fuck?
Oh, a synonym. I think I see it.
That's a weird one.
I organize my bookshelves by color. Take a look. It's my reading rainbow.
Hey, guys,
Reading rainbow, butterfly in the sky. I need to find that show.
I'll be
I
anticipating.
may not be a kid anymore, but
As a
come on, who doesn't?
As a PBS kid, I'll be anticipating a reference to both Wishbone and Between the Lions before I'm done dating her.
Oh god, Wishbone, the intro to most of the classics.
I know, right?
Me.
Ah, this is great. I can't. So, do you like to travel? Me, I'm an armchair traveler. My library card is my passport to the wonderful and quite unpredictable world of books.
Ah, yes.
Armchair traveler. I'll have to remember that phrase.
Not a bad phrase in the slightest.
I joined a literature club in high school. It was super cute at first. Then the club president had a nervous breakdown and threatened to delete us from the game files. Whatever that means.
That was exactly what I was thinking of. Doki Doki Literature Club.
Thank you, Renee. That was delightful. That definitely got me. Oh, great. That definitely got me.
Literature Club, and the first thing I thought was like, was it Doki Doki? And then they continued, and I'm like, oh my god!
It's like, oh, it seems so harmless, and then she says, well, the club president kind of flipped out on us.
Yeah, I've been wondering if I should. I mean, I already know how it ends. I'm wondering if I should play that, but
see, I'm thinking
it's a bit serious.
It's
you know,
it's pretty intense. I'm considering it, but maybe like for only like Halloween. Maybe like after I finish up with like Little Nightmares, I'll consider doing that or something.
Yeah, I have to think about what once I'm done with Danganronpa, whether I want to go in the next game or try something else. Like I've heard of this visual novel game called Corpse Factory.
Corpse Factory. I think
apparently it's very popular.
I've heard the name Corpse Factory. I have no knowledge of it whatsoever.
I mean, it would be nice to do a game that I haven't played or seen or know how it ends at least.
So,
fair.
I have to go to work. Okay, I have to go to work an hour early tomorrow. Good to know.
I joined a. Remember?
All right.
My monthly subscription box of Japanese snacks arrived.
Oh.
Do you want to come over and try them with me?
Maybe.
This coworker who keeps bringing Japanese snacks.
Yay! I can't wait. Just promise you won't hog all the candy, or I'll get you.
I'll get you, my pretty.
And your little candy
I don't
thieving
know.
mouth, too.
You were my
I
favorite
was
person when we were
thinking of something
kids.
along those
And
lines.
you're my favorite person now. Best friends forever.
Yeah, no kidding. Oof.
Nice.
Let's see
I'm
what
gonna
you
make sure
say.
to change my alarm before I forget.
Let's see what you say about a gift of a necklace.
Look at you, big spender. You've certainly become more generous with age.
And my heart is still bigger than my wallet. I'll say that much.
I was seriously running out of shelf space, so I built a new bookcase. Out of books. Isn't that ingenious? Now I have room for tons more.
I should do that. Or, you know, clear the bookshelf that's piled high with junk.
Did you know that E is the most common letter in the English language? It's also the
I think
most
so.
common letter in my name. Pretty cool, huh?
It is. That I knew that.
E definitely gets around. Gets a lot of use.
RSTLNE.
Yeah.
No, every time you play Wheel of Fortune, those are the common
most-
letters that are put in there.
The most common. The 6 most common letters in the English lexical. Right, let's go to the
Yeah,
beach.
you know.
I know I'm an adult, but I still pretend I'm a mermaid whenever I go swimming. I am not
Who
ashamed.
doesn't?
That sounds like fun.
Who doesn't? I mean, wouldn't it be cool if we could breathe underwater?
I mean, duh.
Oh, we don't, and that's why I teach swimming.
That was so romantic. Like something out of a novel. Although, if this were a novel, something terrible would most likely happen in the next scene in order to further the plot. Good thing this is real life.
Yeah, good thing this
20
isn't a fictional video
not-
game or whatever.
Hold on, you had to do 21 Moonlight Strolls?
Yeah, I just wanted to see what
Damn.
she said. I'll get on top of that in a moment.
I was serious. I'll never forget the last time I saw you.
Oh.
I watched you through the car window as we drove away. It was pouring down rain. Then a sad song started playing on the radio. And you chased us down the road until you tripped and did a face plant in the mud.
You know, as
Man,
it would
that's
happen.
that's like every best friend tragic romance I've ever heard.
Right?
Did you know that?
Wait,
Remem-
what did you say
I
about
was a little
tape?
worried that it might be hard to talk to you after all this time. But it's sort of like we just picked back up where we left off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, I was gonna say that Moonlight Stroll, like what, you were gonna reveal that you were a vampire or werewolf or something?
Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, that's pretty much what
I'll
happened.
never forget.
There's something I
Did you
wanna
know
say.
that E?
think she said
Remember when we
something else.
I'll never forget. I've really missed you.
Oh.
And, also book reports. And bubblegum tape. I miss a lot of things from when I was a kid. If only we had a time machine.
Yes, we could go back to before COVID.
Time to break out the H.G. Wells books and build from his blueprints.
In fact,
Wanna know an
I've learned the
embarrassing
only way
secret?
to...
I used to tell my classmates that I was dating someone from a different school and show them pictures of you.
That's cute.
Maybe one day I'll take you to my class reunion, and we can finally convince them that I was telling the truth all along.
If you can manage to keep the lie going successfully, why the fuck not, right?
Okay, so who's guilty of thinking that?
I's being
I'm just
thinking
saying.
about you. Sorry for all the library jokes. I'll put them on hold. Oops,
God.
there I go again. I just can't help myself.
Ah, God.
What was I saying? What was I saying?
I don't know. I think the puns broke me. God.
I was saying, but then I didn't want to interrupt the... What was I saying? Moonlight.
Something about vampires and moonlit strolls.
Yeah, and then I don't know what I followed it up with.
Werewolf?
I don't know. Just keep going.
Okay.
Look at you, big spender. You've certainly become more I was serious. Remember when we past, present, and future walked into a bar? It was tense. Yeah, my sense of humor hasn't changed much over the years.
Yeah, I love it. This is great. I'm sorry about your. By the way, Miraculous. Sorry to hear about your wrist. That sounds like one hell of a time. I hope you didn't get too bad of a blister or anything.
I was serious. I'll never forget the. Remember when we found that abandoned treehouse in the woods? Did you know that you're even sweeter and funnier than I remember?
Oh.
And more of a troublemaker. Some people become so different when they grow up. But you just became more you.
That's an interesting spin on things, isn't it? It's a very interesting spin of it, things of it.
You've clearly been practicing.
Practicing on what?
On just finding just the right little buttons to push, I suppose. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's see. Oh, that's a lovely scarf beret combo. Look at that. It's so fucking
Adorbs.
cute.
That was even more beautiful than the travel brochure described.
Yeah, no kidding. It's autumn here permanently. Just like always. Always autumn here.
Want to see my vision board?
Okay.
It's got all kinds of pictures of things that make me happy and things I want out of life. And yes, there's a picture of me and you on there.
Oh.
I know it sounds a little hokey, but maybe that's what brought us back together.
Hey, you
I
never
want
know.
this girl to win. I'm sorry.
Winning at
An
life.
old song came on the radio earlier. The one I listened to on repeat the summer we visited Hot Chocolate Lake for the last time. I wanna be your summer love, summer love. You know, that one.
You sang that very nicely. I don't know that one, but you sang it very nicely.
You and me, sitting in a tree, Kissing. It's been stuck in my head all day now. But it's just the annoying tune that bothers me, not the general concept, for your information.
You know,
Okay.
for a timid bookworm, she's pretty bold. Just saying.
Well, you get bolder with time. And I mean, like, in case you haven't noticed, every level we go up, our relationship levels go from things like frenemies to awkward besties to friend zone to crush. So she's getting more bold as we keep going.
Meh, the book was better. I'm pretty miffed they left out the whole part about the dinosaur astronaut.
Right?
Whoa!
Don't get me wrong, I still had an amazing time with you. I definitely want to do it again.
I'll wait till you hear me bash on the book version of the Notebook and the movie version, and as well as a Walk to Remember. I'm sorry, now I got necklace sparks on my head that's brought up.
This is just like when Beast gave Belle her great big library. I've never felt so spoiled. Thank you.
Really? Because I think actually getting you like 88 books versus 88 magic scarves would, like, again, they're enchanted scarves. What the hell is that all about?
I know, enchanted roses, enchanted mirrors, enchanted books, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. I'm looking at the TikTok
What was the meme I saw? Like, now you are going to stay in my castle forever. Wait, in this castle? Yes. And I don't have to pay rent? No. And I get free food? Yes. And I get this library? Yes. Okay, deal. No, this is supposed to be a punishment. No, I don't care. I'm gonna live it up and read all these books.
I think you're missing the general concept of the idea. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know the meme you're talking about.
Honestly, that's a pretty good deal.
No, I do not have a TikTok. I don't intend on having one. If I do anything, I'll probably just make YouTube
Neither
shorts.
do I.
If I do anything, I'll probably just make some YouTube shorts. All right, let's see.
Probably not. Apparently, my bosses, they've set up a TikTok for our company, and they asked, do you want to be involved in TikTok videos? Like, no, I already have an internet presence. I do not want them knowing where I work.
Yeah. All right, next level.
I just got these new glasses frames. What do you think? I was going for a sexy smart thing, but I'm not sure.
I think as long as you can...
girl, you don't even need to try it. You're just naturally cute.
Right?
Judging by your expression, I'm guessing you like them? Now, what if I were to take them off and bite them a little?
I think you need to stop. I think you need to stop. I think you need to slow
bite
down.
your glasses.
Remember when we were young and people
Oh my
would
God.
always tell us that we were too young to know what love was? Do you think we're old enough now?
Let's check your stats. 25? Yeah, I think we're old enough by now to know what love is. Let's see. You want some puppies?
Aw, I really appreciate this. No, really, I'm so grateful, so thankful. I owe you one.
Already?
Someday, I'd love to settle down in a nice house with a white picket fence and a garden for all my dogs. But I'd also love to run away to Japan and become an English teacher and live in one of those micro apartments, you know? Oh, why can't I magically do both at the same time?
Oh, no, I finally remember what I was trying to say when she mentioned the time machine one.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That reminded me. So, how to get an affordable home. A time machine. It's the truth.
You're not right.
Yeah, like I was trying to find, like I was looking around for homes. I thought it was too good to be true when I saw that there was a mobile home for 50K.
Right.
I'm like, really? That's like the cheapest deal I saw. And then I saw the taxes. It's like $170,000 a year. I'm like, what? No, okay, no wonder they're selling this cheap. I want to get rid of the taxes.
Miraculous, I see that you're confused. So, in Crush, you just accidentally ruin a girl's life, and then you get to know her better, and then you end up dating each other. In Blush, you accidentally magically turn a bunch of men into animals. The games are very different from each other, but somewhat similar.
So why is it the men turning into animals?
I don't know. Getting to hook the furry crowd or something?
Yeah, but why just the men?
I don't know. I mean, there are some, there's this mouse girl, from space, so it's not like this game is devoid of animal girls or anything, so.
Yeah. You know how most of the time where you have...
Look at us. A pair of old flames, a quiet library, in a quaint little town. All we need is a murder victim, and we've got ourselves a cozy mystery. We'll call it If Books Could Kill.
I mean, that's pretty much how cozy mysteries go. But that's a little concerning, girl. That one's concerning. To find a murder victim, like
Hermione
what?
and Ron, or Sherlock and Watson. The best of friends,
my God.
destined to be lovers. Depending on which part of the story and or fan fiction you're reading.
Exactly.
Go ahead and throw your question in chat anytime. You don't need to ask if you just ask the question.
Yeah, I'm not really a Sherlock and Watson shipper. I mean, in the original stories, Watson has this whole love story with a woman, and they're close, that's for sure. But I don't know about it being romantic.
Take your new puppet to Disneyland, you ask. Interesting that you should say that. Because I don't know what you do with the puppet at Disneyland. Film a TikTok? Because if that's the case, then
I don't know.
Go the hell ahead.
You can't put on a puppet show. They already have those.
That's true. They do have a lot of puppet shows.
I'm pretty sure they have something to say. That reminds me. I really have to look at what the shows are.
I don't imagine Miraculous would get in trouble for bringing a Mario puppet into the park.
Well, except for blasphemy.
What? No, hardly.
Well, no. I'm still debating whether to wear my Hazbin Hotel hoodie or my Wonder Woman jacket.
Yeah, well.
It's my extra layer, and neither of them are Disney related.
Well, I'd say, Miraculous, you'd probably be safer to film a TikTok or a YouTube short with your little Mario themed puppet thing. A piranha plant. Yeah, because I don't think the cast members or actors in the park would take too kindly to the whole someone else trying to entertain, a guest trying to entertain other guests in that fashion. Probably wouldn't go over well. I think you'd be better off leaving it in the car.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most places you need an entertainment license or something.
That's also true. Nevertheless, what else you got to say, Renee?
Someday,
already said
the
that.
library has more to offer than just books, you know. You could take out a movie, or a video game, or me.
Yeah, that's how I'm able to watch The Brave Little Toaster, because it's available at our library. Not on Disney Plus, but at our library.
Shut up, DF, she was flirting.
What?
Ooh! Did you mean to do that?
She was flirting. You didn't catch that? She said you could take a book.
No,
a movie.
I got it. I'm just. It's saying yes, libraries do let you check out movies. For free!
Oops. Was I staring at you? Sorry. You're just, really cute. I'm beside myself. This whole thing is a dream come true.
So sweet.
When I think too hard about it, I just can't believe we found each other after so many years apart. It seems impossible.
Impossible, but actually possible.
Impossible!
Again, sometimes I've believed as many as
Oh,
6
no.
impossible things before breakfast.
I'm
There
guessing
we go.
she really loves Alice in Wonderland.
Funny enough, we do actually have someone who, earlier, who I think did some Alice references, because Al was a little bit perplexed on, like, it kind of broke her brain, got her thinking all existential and whatnot.
I double dog dare you to kiss
Oh,
me.
no.
Now that's a dare I'd take. What do you want, some magical slippers?
Aw, I really appreciate this.
All right.
Someday,
Let's
I'd
see what
love.
else we got.
My to-read pile is growing dangerously tall.
Uh-oh.
If you don't hear from me tomorrow, it's probably because my books toppled over during the night and buried me while I slept.
Oh,
Don't
God.
warn me. It's how I wanted things to end.
Whoa!
God.
That's true. That's sad.
I mean, sad, but also kind of amusing. Like, oh, Renee, the book shouldn't be heavy enough to kill you, I don't think. You weren't planning on reading any Dickens, were you? Nice.
Oh.
Look at us. My to-read pile is. Someday. Look at us.
You know, Polk.
Oh, my abs are starting to hurt from laughing so much. It's the best feeling.
Alright, it's time to wrap this shit up.
I am very fond of you. In fact, I cherish you. I adore you. I'm hopelessly devoted to you.
Is that
Hopelessly devoted to you.
that was Shakespeare?
I hate that movie, but I know the songs.
Okay, I'm so nervous to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I love you.
Nah, come kiss me, you fool.
Promise me we'll always be this happy? No, don't promise.
Oh my.
Pinky swear. It's the most secret of vows. After all, you taught me that.
I did.
You can't date any other of these girls, player. She's perfect.
Also, I learned pinky swears from Brother Bear, of all movies.
Really?
Yeah, that was the first time I ever heard of a pinky swear. That was it. Now
That
let's
was the first
see.
time
I
think.
think,
I don't know.
Ah, the clothes. Let's check out the clothes.
I always wished you and I could have gone to the same school. Just think, you and me skipping class together, making out under the
my.
bleachers, being voted cutest couple in the yearbook.
Nice. Let's see what else we got. We got, oh, the holiday outfit.
I feel
Yeah.
so pretty in this.
Oh,
like a winter princess.
boy.
I really hope capes come back into fashion. If there's one thing better than a sweater when it's cold out, it's a cape.
Yeah, she looks like that.
If there's anyone bringing capes back into fashion, it's Puss in Boots. He really is bringing capes back.
Yeah.
I mean, unlike his first movie and his first appearance as Shrek, he actually kept the cape throughout the whole damn movie in The Last Wish. He just would not put it down. It was a good look on him.
I am
Still
more
need to
than
watch
ready
that
to
movie.
enter this new chapter of our lives. Assuming
Oh
we're
my
on the
lord!
same page, let's book it to the chapel.
We're moving fast.
And now the final outfit, because I imagine this is going to be really nice.
What do you think of this? Kind of different from what I wore back in the day. I hope you like it, because that would be a pretty good distraction. Last one in the lake's a rotten egg. Holy moly!
And you know what? I really do honestly, seriously dig her main outfit, not gonna lie. Oh man, I'm having a hard time here. Honestly, I think the one I like the most is actually the
I am more
wedding
than ready
gown.
to enter this new chapter.
Very nice. Not gonna lie. This is a very good look on her. Not going to lie at all. It is a very good look. Very nice.
It's looks so classy too. I mean,
Very classy.
like It's looked like something Belle would wear to her wedding.
All right. We got 90 minutes left and 3 more ladies to romance. Let's go ahead and scroll down to, the mummy. Ah, hey, you were looking for,
I mean, not judging. I've been romancing monsters all this time.
you were looking for animals, Team Miraculous? It appears that Cassia is part jackal. Let's have a look. Our hero has been summoned by the illustrious Dr. Wood back to the lab to help with a brand new monster girl. Bring a broom, wish you, would Dr. Wood advises before hanging up. Broom in hand, you arrive to only to see the most beautiful monster girl you've ever seen. Attention to anything else, crushed. You think Dr. Wood might be saying something about sand and uncomfortable places. How can anything else matter with this beautiful creature in front of you? The two of you lock eyes. Her stare is so intense it almost burns. She probably wins at every staring contest she enters. Oh, Lord.
Shouldn't be surprised. Last time we did a game together, we both were romancing an eldritch, so...
Yep.
Even though you had more attention from the mermaid princess.
Hey, there were still no guarantees that I would have been able to take her to prom anyway. Besides,
you had more events with her.
Hey, the rejection was still funny, okay?
Like, no, God. What was it? Like, no, that were my favorite ship. You times a bowl of cereal.
Alright, let's see what we got.
I need to remember that next time I reject somebody.
Some roses. At first you think she likes it. She smiles at you, but when you aren't looking, she throws it into the sun.
Can she not speak?
Nope, she is indeed. The monster girls are equivocal to Pokemon. The only thing they'd probably be able to say is their name over and over again.
I mean, I guess mummies, they've been locked in the tomb for quite a while.
Also, on that basis, her vocal cords might be gone.
Yeah.
After a few frustrating minutes, you realize that she is not going to leave the lab with you. Your next discovery is that she is very light, which is good because you have to carry her home. Okay.
Wait, are you kidnapping this girl?
No.
You said nothing?
No.
This is very questionable now.
No, Dr. Wood has entrusted her in my care.
No, but this is like you're taking a yes in absence of a no. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the game here.
She stands with her arms straight out in front of her. You wait a moment and then give her a high five. She glares at you.
I go like, I mean, you can't see me, but with the arms in front of you, like, rings.
There's a weird blue symbol drawn around your house. It matches the gold one on her belt. Is she marking her territory? I'm not even gonna bother poking her. I don't want to get her angry. For a moment there is complete silence, then she hands you a small pot of moisturizer. The order is clear. Moisturizer. Okay.
Oh my lord. Into that territory.
Whenever you use her name, she growls and snaps at you. Yikes, it seems you have to get to know her better first.
Yeah, sure. Like,
I'm sorry, is she part jackal or part cat? I honestly can't tell.
It looks like, based on how the ears look, jackal makes sense. You know, if you're...
Yeah.
Anubis was the...
Especially
Anubis.
Especially since we already have a monster cat girl earlier. So...
But Anubis would be guarding the tombs.
Well...
And help them, well, be guarding the gate to the underworld, you know.
Alright, let's see what she thinks of gifts now. She still doesn't like them. Quite a lot of your things have been painted red, gold, green, and blue. You don't hate it, but you should probably set some ground rules and some wall rules and some ceiling rules. God.
Damn!
She gets all over the place, I'll tell you what. While going through your video game, she finds a copy of Lana Toft, Tomb Thief. She throws it at your head. She has surprisingly good aim. Okay.
Lana Loft.
Honestly, I don't blame her. If somebody stole from my grave and I came back from the dead, I'd probably be pretty angry too.
Yeah. What was it? Like, something I saw, like, heroes who in the movies who are actually the villains, and Indiana Jones was included. I mean, the Nazis are bad, but Indiana Jones much better taking these historical artifacts from their official resting place?
Not really.
Sacred place?
I mean, his attitude of it belongs in a museum is very British colonize-y.
Look, at least the Last Crusade addressed that.
Oh God.
It's like, you gotta let it go sometimes.
Things
Spoiler
are quiet,
alert.
too quiet. Look around for Cassia. No, she's ripping your favorite pillow!
Oh no!
Not the moon! She seems upset. Someone told her that Victorian-era custom was to eat mummies for medical purposes. Thinking quickly, you show her a squeaky toy. It makes her forget all about it. Good job. God.
I think people did that.
Yeah, that was fucked up. it was. I'm surprised nobody died doing that. Actually, maybe they did, and they just never found the cause because medical science of the time.
I mean, it's a Victorian era, so
They
the
probably
life
assumed.
expectancy was short anyway.
Yeah, they probably assumed they just had some fainting disease or something.
Well, maybe she is a cat. You know, now that I think about it, she's sounding more and more like a cat
Yeah.
every time.
And cats were revered in Egypt.
Yeah.
Like what about a Sphinx cat? Anyway, you learn quickly how much she likes to receive things. You bring her endless gifts in an effort to get on her good side. She no longer growls when you make eye contact with her. It must be working. Okay, she has to be a jackal then, because only dogs growl when they're angry. And cats purr/growl when they're happy. So that would probably line up.
Aw.
You think she's starting to tolerate your presence? It might have something to do with all the gifts you've been giving her. I'll just give her more gifts and see what she thinks of them then.
Actually, hey, can we look at her full image for a second? Because I think I see a tail there.
No, that's one of her
No,
ponytails.
never mind. Never
One
mind.
of her incredibly long ponytails. At first you think she likes it, but she still smiles and throws it into the sun when you aren't looking. Damn it.
What time is it?
I guess
Okay,
that's
I need to
just
go
what
switch out my laundry load. I'll be back. You keep going.
Okay, Dickie, let's see what kind of dialogue options she's got now. Okay, ripping a pillow, Lana Loft, red and gold, mummies for medical purposes. Oh! You pick up a piece of her linen wrappings that has fallen off. It was actually toilet paper. She's offended. You're embarrassed. Okay, good God. I guess all you need to do is whip and a cool hat, and people will support you in anything you do. Thanks. God. Poke. Using her linens, she whips you across the knuckles. Ouch. Yeah, no more poking her. You catch her looking through your things. She is completely non-apologetic about it. In fact, she continues to rummage even though you were standing right there. Telling her no doesn't stop her. Clapping loudly doesn't stop her. She doesn't even look at you. You consider a rolled up newspaper, but don't out of respect. No, she does not. She's got a few squeaks and growls. Her beautiful name slips through your lips. You expect a lashing, which never comes. She nods at you in approval. What does she say to a gift now? At first you think she likes it, but she smiles at you, and then when you aren't looking, she still throws it into the sun. God damn it. It's like, I heard that. I heard it burning up in the sun. Don't think you can fool me. God darn it. And she's still snapping at me. God. Let's see. The Victorian era, Lana Loft, linen. Anything else? No. It seems to kind of go to the next. She looks through your shopping bags and claims anything, even vaguely related to pyramids, treasure, or sand. This seems fine until you realize you can never throw a beach party again. Oh no! Oh no, does she have me on a leash? God, that's horrifying. If you listen carefully, you can hear your bank card crying from overuse. Maybe you should stop going to the mall with Cassia. She takes the gift and studies it. It's well crafted. She nods to you as she turns her way with her tail wagging. Oh, she does have a tail. She has a little doggy tail. She's definitely a jackal. Definitely a jackal. Okie dokie. Poke. Oh. She gives you many things to hold and keep track of. Sometimes it's sand, sometimes it's jewels. You do your best, and it amuses her. And she's still whipping me across the knuckles. Probably because she gets off on it. You ask her if she wants a sandwich. She seems intrigued until she realizes there isn't actually any sand involved. Okay. Many things to keep a hold of. Oh, you wonder if she has a hard time unwinding. She always sits as stiff as a board. She's a fucking corpse. Of course she has a hard time relaxing. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. She has taken a reverent interest in the neighborhood stray cats. You buy extra cans of tuna and watch her take them to make offerings to her new feline friends. Yes, cats are revered in Egyptian lore, as it were. That seems to be the case, and what haves. All right, well, all that having been said, it's time to talk some more. Sandwich, neighborhood cats. Oh, she hands you several large beetles. She looks proud. You try to keep a neutral face while the creepy curlies are crawling all over your hand, and when she turns away, you put them politely in the garden. God, that was disgusting. The way the moonlight hits the jasper in her jewelry makes her look ethereal. You can't help but admire her whole walk. She enjoyed the attention. Oh, you can't help but admire her the whole walk. She enjoyed the attention. Okay, talkie. Large beetles, unwinding, neighborhood cats. Okay, we gotta move on. You think she's getting more demanding. Your bank statement confirms it for you like a tattletale it is. At least she seems to be issuing her demands with a smile now. That's a good sign, right? After much debate, she has decided she won't feed your heart to any underworld beasts. You thank her? It was a nice gift. She raises it above her head so it catches the light. There's a nod of acceptance and she adds it to her collection. A big fat pile in the corner. Go to the beach. And she's just lying there like she's in a sarcophagus. Ah, little sand pyramids! Ah, look at the little sand pyramids! That's so cute! That's so cute! That's so cute, little sand pyramids! She seems disappointed she didn't manage to get a tan, even though she lay as still as the dead for most of the date. Well, give you some credit. You have pretty ashen, rotting corpse skin, so... Milk and cookies, yes! Her leg wraps are untied. You try to warn her, but it's too late. She steps on them and falls. Nothing to do now but intensely pretend you didn't notice. It's hypnotic watching her do makeup. In a blink, her eyeliner is perfect and beautiful. When you only have one eye, you don't have to worry about symmetry. Oh yeah, the other one's wrapped up in wrappings. You know, I kind of took that for granted because the wrappings are the same color as her hair. She's excited to start her own pyramid scheme. She probably doesn't understand what a pyramid scheme is. At least you hope she doesn't. I mean, she can do whatever the fuck she wants. If she wastes all her money on NFTs and crypto, it's not my fault. Oh fuck, but if she wastes my money on NFTs and crypto, she's gonna have another thing coming. Okay, anyway, pyramid scheme. Oh, when she pretends not to like you, you tell her denial isn't just a river in Egypt. She rolls her eye, but you're sure you see her smirk. No one can resist a good pun. The amount of groaning and moaning she does every time she wakes up, leading you to believe she's not a morning person. Yeah, I believe it. You know, I'm pretty sure, I don't know if the game is popular enough, but I'm sure there are some people who cosplay it. I'm sure if you Google Crush or Blush cosplay, you're bound to find something. Let's see. You sit down. Within minutes, she is sitting beside you with her feet in your lap. You better cancel the rest of your plans. Doesn't look like she's going to move anytime soon. Whoopee! Seems to be all the dialogue. Pokey. The sound she makes is definitely a giggle. You keep going until she holds your hand with her teeth. Playtime! Yeah, little doggy, a little bit of a doggy dog type. Designer bag. You have been keeping track, and this is her 100th demand. You decide to do something special to prove to her you are paying attention and doting on her appropriately. You get some rose petals and lay them out in the path to your pile of offerings. When she sees the effort you went through, she yips in joy. Hang on. I imagine things will get more interesting when DF returns, because by the time I'm done with Cassia, she'll probably be back. She knocks everything out of your hands all the time. If she's in the room, you are to pay attention to her. My phone was in my pocket. How the fuck did you even do that? Oh, God. A car. Do you want a car? Have a car. She wraps it gingerly and puts it in a box for safekeeping. Did she just mummify your present? Did she just mummify my car? Ah! Illuminati confirmed! God. Using her hands to measure the mountains has made her arms tired. She's impressed, but next time take her somewhere fancier. She wants to swing from a chandelier. It's hanging from the chandelier! Okay, so let's see. Makeup, moaning and groaning. Sit down for a minute. Leg wraps untied. You were surprised she... Oh no! You were surprised to learn she manages crypto! How advanced? Oh fucking no! We're gonna die! Oh god! Oh, I'm falling over! Shit! I almost actually killed myself there. Whoops! She's a house pet girlfriend. Do not phrase it like that. That makes it sound so bad. It's so bad. She's 2,000 years old? God, when you've been dead for this long, I suppose that makes sense. But seriously, what the fuck?
Trash.
Oh! Oh, the denial joke. Oh, God. Give her some earrings and let's see what we got. She has started to hang out in any room you're in. Not interacting with you, just being present. You ask her, isn't that supposed to be a cat thing? Her ears stiffen and she looks like she's having a bit of an identity crisis. Yeah, because she's not a cat, she's a jackal. Right. Man, really am second guessing myself now. As long as you are giving her constant head pats, you are graciously permitted to do whatever else you want. Trivial things like eating and drinking. Of course, naturally. I knew it! A jackal's grin spreads on her face. Racing to the backyard, she starts to dig in the dirt. Buried things are safe things. Oh, yeah, okay, she's burying the candles. I won't blame you, maybe they'll grow into a magical candle tree, who knows? Home is where the heart is. Her heart is in the desert. She hopes you don't mind a little sand in your shoes because you're going with her. Okay. She makes friends with almost every animal she finds in case they're transformed gods. Going to the zoo is complicated. God. As if passing people walking their dogs or cats or rabbits isn't complicated enough already. Her hands always seem to find their way to your body. She likes the way you feel. Yeah, well now I'm getting a little uncomfortable. You can tell she enjoys the way she has you wrapped around her finger. With her linens. Basically, you're all tangled up now and you're never getting out. By the way she looks at you, you are convinced she would no longer send you to the Shadow Realm in a heartbeat. That's a Yu-Gi-Oh thing, because he had the Egyptian god in his fucking thing, right? That was part of the dealio, right? It was nice to see a classic on the big screen, but Cassia seemed a little jealous of the main character. Later, she gives you a shopping list with Flying Carpet Genie and 69 white Persian monkey, 96 white Persian monkeys written on it. Oh God! He has 95 white Persian monkeys, and to view them he charges no fee. He's got slaves, he's got servants and flunkies, and I'm one of them, you know it, you know I am. Then I'm bowing with loyalty to Cassie, Princess Cassia, Princess Cassia, beautiful mamma mia, Alia Babwa. I don't know, I've kind of fucked up in the end there. Okay, flirt. Her next demand is an ostrich. If she puts it in the ostrich races, she can gain prestige for your name. She doesn't take you seriously when you tell her those aren't a thing. No, you must understand that she needs at least one ostrich, but she needs to put it into the ostrich races because you can't host an ostrich race with one ostrich! Anyway. You're convinced she wouldn't send you to the Shadow Realm. A mummy with refined taste, she crushes up pearls and puts it in her drinks. It makes them fizzy. She learned this trick from her friend Cleo. Cleopatra? Or I guess in your case, it would probably be Cleocatra. Anyway, actually, wait a minute. Is Cleo one of the monster girls? Hang on. I think Cleo might be the name of one of the monster girls. Gel, Quillzone, Bon Jovi, Spectrum. Okay, so it's not one of the monster girls, so it's probably just a Cleopatra reference. You didn't have to post it twice. Heart is in the desert. She sits down and begins to dazzle you with spoken poetry. The words all sound like grumbles and yips, but you clap and shed a tear at the end anyway. Beautiful! Beautiful! This is even more beautiful than when Markiplier made meow. An advertisement for jewel painting comes on. Cassia wants to try it until she learns that the jewels are plastic. Of course, naturally. All right. Jinkies! 4 people and their dog have an uncomfortable fascination with Cassia. You decide to get some blinds put in. God, oh no. I told those meddling kids and their mangy dog to quit coming around here. God damn, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. I think they did a Mummy episode in the OG, didn't they? Or even if they didn't, there was a Mummy in like the theme song, maybe in the later series, in one of the movies maybe. Yes. Oh, heading outside, she takes a moment to pray to the sun. You wouldn't dare interrupt her. No, of course not. Getting in the way of someone's religious, practices. Pets! The sound is definitely a giggle. And then she bites my hand. Alright, time to go back to the movies. Anyone who comes near her or reaches out for her gets growled at and snapped at. When you do it, she leans into your touch. You shouldn't condone this behavior, but you really like being shown that you're special to her. Of course. Spelled the prince incorrectly. That's fair enough. Words are hard. Keyboards are complicated. With tenderness, she traces the symbol for life on your skin. It leaves little smudges of ash and oil from her fingers. Yeah, you might want to get that looked at. The jackal's grin spreads on her face. Home is where the heart is. She lets you know she's considering letting you explore her cave of wonders. You vow to touch everything. God! Can we not get hot and horny right now, please? Good Lord. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, let's try again. You tell her that you would cross 1,000 deserts over 10,000 days just to be with her, and I would cross 5,000 deserts. I would cross 500, and I would cross 500 deserts. I would cross 500 more just to be the man who crossed 1,000 deserts to fall at your tomb. Anyway. She's living in the Arabian Nights now. She wraps her arms around you and presses her nose to yours. She hopes that she can always be your oasis from difficult travels in life.
Did I just miss the whole romance?
Yeah, but you're lucky you missed a really bad joke. Like a really, really dirty joke.
I'm sorry. I was in the bathroom, and that is what happens.
No, you don't understand.
No,
you don't.
That's what happens when you mix Wendy's with Reese's.
No, you don't understand. You missed a really dirty joke. You're lucky you weren't here.
Boy.
Anyway, every time you say her name, she rejoices. Like, the more you say it, the more alive she feels. And that's all to do with her.
Cassia.
Cassia, I choose you! Alright, let's go ahead and see what our lovely little reindeer girl, Yuki, has to say. I got her in the Christmas, thing.
Yuki, the reindeer girl.
Ba-ba. She actually did have a red nose in the other dimension. Alright, here we go. You're enjoying an evening of ice fishing, like you do, blissfully unaware that the hole you drilled has been seriously compromised the integrity of the lake's frozen surface. Oh boy. Ice crushed. Oh no! A scream pierces the frosty air. A girl has fallen through the ice. You quickly cast your line, expertly catching the girl and reeling her in. Wow. Neat trick. The next thing you know, she's in your arms, shivering and cold. Any chance you have an emergency blanket with you?
Oh, son of a nutcracker! That was terrifying!
My lord, that is so cute.
She's so cold.
You must be my guardian snow angel.
Something like that.
Who almost drowned me and gave me hypothermia.
She doesn't know that. Well, yet. I'm probably about to tell her.
Don't get your tinsel in a tangle. I'm all right. I just need to warm up. Brr.
Brr.
You think she has this adorable stutter when she's not shivering, or is it just a shivering thing?
Either way.
I suppose we'll find out.
I was
That
trying
is
to draw
better.
a big heart shape on the ice with my skates. Maybe I skated too hard.
Well, don't blame yourself, honey. You'll be fine.
Did you just poke me? Not
Oh,
sure
God.
I quite have a feeling back yet.
Oh, Lord. That ain't great.
Dude, you're gonna kill her.
Oh, you're giving me a gift? Oh, that warms my heart. I really needed that.
Oof.
Oh, I can't feel my fingers. Would you mind holding my hands?
Absolutely not. Here's some cocoa and a blanket at Miraculous's behest, because that's actually a great idea, Miraculous.
Oh, thank you for saving me and for helping me warm up.
Okay, it sounds like the stutter thing is just a shivering thing. Well, let's see where we go from here.
Shall we go find a cup of
Okay.
hot cocoa? Maybe a fireplace to sit beside?
Are you still cold? Then again, you do look like you're sneezing.
I'm a little shaken up. But hey, so are snow globes.
I was trying to figure out what kind of comic to draw, and this whole game thing gave me an idea.
You know, this is interesting. She really is trying to put a positive spin on this.
I bet I'm the biggest fish you've ever caught.
You're not a fish, you're a reindeer.
Wabbity schmackety doo!
I'm messing.
Anything else?
I'm a little... Oh, do you happen to see those sugar plums dancing through the air? If not, I suspect I may have bumped my noggin when I fell through the ice.
Oh.
We could also chalk that up to reindeer magic, but I'm not so sure. We should probably get an elf doctor in on this. Maybe an elf help book. I don't know. These are the jokes, folks. Chocolate.
Oh, I bet in some parts of the world, swimming in ice water is quite popular. Now that I've tried it, I can't say I understand why.
No.
Someone I know participated in like this charity thing that after raising enough money, she jumped into a very cold lake and and you know her personal spin on it, she wore a lobster costume. Doing it. Good luck drawing that off.
Right?
Oh, do you? Oh, I bet I'm a... Eek! You'll poke my eye out.
Sorry.
Well, I can't say
we'll do a
I've
speedy
ever
paint of this
broken the
since I
ice
got the
quite
screen
like
open,
that
too.
before. I'm Yuki, by the way. I work at the post office. I adore wintertime, and most importantly, I'm very pleased to meet you.
Likewise, madame.
Phew. I think I'm finally beginning to thaw out. I'll be back to my merry and bright self in no time.
Okay, just
May
continue.
your days be merry and bright.
We're gonna get all the Christmas references in here. Oh, we better get some Rankin Bass references while we're at it. Oh, golly. Oh, this will be fun. Let's see
I
what
mean,
she's...
just pick like any Christmas carol.
Or any Christmas special, like I said.
Wow! You really pushed the envelope with this one.
Is that a postal joke?
I'm a little shaken up. I bet if you ask me, 'tis always the season to be jolly.
hell to the fuck and the yes. God.
I might stick to indoor skating rinks for a while.
Don't blame you.
Oh, there's a lovely one downtown with a fancy hot chocolate shop inside. Can I take you there as a thank you?
You know what? Yes, but I must warn you. I will not be skating. I will fall on my ass. I'll just sit on the sidelines and cheer you on while I drink my cocoa.
I don't know how to skate.
I do not. I tried rollerblading, and I'm gonna make a whole cartoon about that.
Can I skate? I can ice skate. I mean, not little figuratively, but just for fun. And round and round.
I'm so grateful for your warmth and kindness. If you wouldn't mind, perhaps we can cozy up a little more?
Perhaps. I wouldn't be averse to that.
Really pushing this.
If you add sugar and ice and everything nice, that's what reindeer girls are made of.
Oh
My God.
Horrible.
Falling through the ice was frightful, but it led to being in your arms, which was so delightful.
And since there's no place to go, let us know, let us know, let us know.
Let's know.
Yep.
I hope you put your arms around things often. The world deserves to feel a warmth like yours.
I'm gonna give you a...
Oh God! I'm gonna die of, like, Christmas diabetes
Hey,
here.
you think that's bad? I can't give her a hug, so I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to give you a hug for her.
What?
What? We're gonna see each other in like a few days. Come on. Keep up.
Oh, okay.
Whoops. I fucked up the aspect ratio. Wait. That was kind of weird. Oh, well, I mean, I just want a hug from anyone. Winter warmth and I'm Yuki and I like warm hugs. Do you like warm hugs?
I keep hearing about something called the winter blues,
Oh.
and I don't understand. How could anyone feel blue during such a magical season? It's the most wonderful time of the year.
I mean,
It's the most wonderful time of the year, unless you have seasonal allergies.
and alternatively, like, Yuki, you don't get it.
It's the most sickening time of the year.
Yuki, you don't understand. I have depression. It's not my fault. I just get real sad.
I'm not been diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I'm along those lines.
Let's see what you say to some cake.
Wow!
Just more
You
envelope
really
jokes.
pushed. Eek! I bet. I know we just met, but I already feel like you're a dear friend. Or should I say, dear friend?
Waggity schmaggity doo!
No, she did not just go there.
She is acting a little Snow Whitish. And while her hair's a little long, it does.
No!
Snow.
You didn't do that on purpose?
No, Miraculous said it.
Really? You walked right
I
in
bet
that then.
Yeah.
Here's my advice. When life gives you snow, make snow cones.
Yeah, well, take the
Yum.
snow back. Get mad! I don't want your damn snow. What am I supposed to do with this? Demand to see life's
I don't-
manager.
I like snow. That's the only thing that'll make me endure the cold. Snow.
I'm gonna be the man who shuts you in your house with the snow. Gonna get a big old scooping machine and bury your house in the snow.
Sugar. If you
Snow,
add
let the snow
sugar. I wish I could say the cold never bothered me anyway,
Ah!
but I really do feel much better now that I'm warm and dry.
Should have seen that coming.
Probably, yeah. She exudes so much
never
Disney.
bothered me anyway.
Oh, God! Imagine if we had a fantasy fairy tale Disney princess who was a literal fawn. That would be adorable. That would be the cutest fucking thing, wouldn't it?
Yes, we need more girls transforming. I mean, how many girls we have turning into animals?
See, that's the thing. I don't even.
We have Tiana,
see,
and
that's-
I
that's-
think
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about just transforming into an animal. I mean, being a half human, half animal hybrid, just from the word go. You know.
maybe.
You know, you like.
Wait a minute.
Like, what do you have?
Wait a
Maid-
minute.
what do
We
you-
already have one of those. We have Ariel.
I mean, yes, you have Ariel, but then she turned into a human at the end, so kind of
Yeah.
like whoop. And like, what else do we have? Maid Marian, who's just like, I don't know. She's
the human anthropomorphic fox.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, like, I think we need more. I think we need more fantasy creatures from Disney in general. Honestly, if they could figure out some kind of fantasy critter that was fully and completely original. Yeah, Merida's mom doesn't count because she turns into a bear, like, fucking.
Right.
And nobody can understand a word she's saying, and then she turns back anyway. That's like. That's not what I'm talking about.
You know, as much as I like Brave. See, you already did the bear thing once. And no one talks about it.
No one. Yes. No one. Well, aside the fact that of this character. This character. You still look like this.
Oh my god, does she talk? Oh, that's where she comes from. Okay.
Yeah.
She talks like Yona.
She does have a bit of a Yona
That
vibe.
needs pedicure. Yona is worth it.
I keep hearing about something called...
What else we got?
I know we just... If you ask me...
Let's just go.
Wow. I just look at you and... What can I say? You brighten the room like twinkle lights.
That's so sweet of you to say.
I hope I get to be in the same room as you more often.
Okay, I need to remember some of these so I can tease them with you when we meet in person.
Okay.
Yes.
I love taking a
These
big
are just
breath
so
of frosty air.
cheesy.
It's so refreshing.
Frosty.
In the frosty air.
What a bright time.
Time. It's the right time.
I was like, wait a minute, that sounds familiar to me. All right, what do you say to a tea set?
Thank you so much. But your presence means more to me than your present.
Waggity schmaggity.
I should have seen that one coming. The presents always filled with presents.
Let's see what you say to a moonlight stroll. You probably look very pretty in the moonlight. You do.
Oh my lord.
He's so cute.
That's what deers in
That
moonlight.
was the most enchanting walk. It was like a midwinter night's dream. But my hands are cold now. So
Winter
maybe
Night's Dream,
you
that's
should
one I never
hold
heard.
them.
Oh, what fool
I'm
these
getting way
mortals
too into
be.
this. If we figures have offended, think but this and all is mended. That you have played here while these visions did appear. I don't know.
That's what I was trying to. That's the quote I was trying to remember.
Oh, well, that's like one of my bucket list roles, playing Puck.
Not gonna lie.
I don't know.
That'd be.
I don't know if it'll ever happen. It's one of my dream roles. It's one of my dream roles.
I hope you get it.
Honestly though, any part in Midsummer Night's Dream is fun, but come on, it's Puck.
You know what I'd be fascinated to see you in the role of? Mrs. Lovett.
Mrs. Lovett.
From
name sounds familiar.
Why am I forgetting the name of the musical? It was Sondheim. No, yes, it was Sondheim. It was Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber.
Oh, that's where I heard. Oh boy. Thing is, my mom already scarred me for life just by telling me what the movie was about when I was 10.
Oh God.
And it gave me Yeah, look, that alone gave me nightmares. I didn't even watch a second of the movie.
Good lord.
Mom, why would you tell me this? I'm 10 years old!
God.
I don't know why she told me that!
The street, I get this urge to just stand there. I know, it's terrible. I can't explain it.
Yuki, get out of the middle of the road. Yuki!
After watching Silence of the Lambs and being into Alistair the cannibalistic radio demon, you think I'd be fine with it, but no.
I mean, it's fucked up. It's fucked up is what it is.
I once had a dream that I could use my neck as a grappling hook, and I fought a giant koala with laser beam eyes. Ever since then, I don't drink eggnog before bed anymore.
I think she's been
drinking.
Well, I think the reference here is that she's been drinking too much eggnog, and we begged her not to sleep. And she is a reindeer, so you ran over Grandma. How dare you? I don't know. Anyway.
I love snail mail and snails. Did you know some of them hibernate in winter? I bet it's really cozy inside their shells.
Well, I think it's only cozy because they're really squishy. Get them all rolled up inside that little shell. I love it when their eyes retract. It's the cutest thing in the world. That with snails and slugs is really adorable. It's just like, the eyes go, and just go in. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I was like, did she?
I'm drawing at the same time, so I might be a little hyper-focused at some
That's
points.
fine.
No.
Doesn't it smell festive in here? My secret is that I burn a balsam fir candle and a sugar cookie candle at the same time.
Dude, that sounds
Something
awesome.
That's something my mom would. That's something my mom would do.
Dude, I want to fucking try that. Go to Bed Bath & Beyond, get a couple of those scents around Christmas time. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, my mom would go to Yankee Candle to get those big things, big candles.
I don't know if I need a big
And
candle.
in doubt of a Christmas gift, get candles for my mom.
Simply having wonderful Christmas time.
Oh, I've got a dash to the post office. My mail order roasted chestnuts will only be held for 5 days.
That's 2 songs in one. It's the Christmas song and it's also Jingle Bells all in one go. And I guess since she's a reindeer, it could also be Run Run Rudolph.
Run, run, Rudolph! Santa's coming like it's town.
I think I like the cover that was used in I think it was the Santa Claus 2. Yeah, it was like the Christmas faculty party for school or something. She does sound a little Fluttershy-esque, just a little bit.
Fluttershy, if she were that, the reindeer that we saw in the Heartswarming special.
I love that special, all the different gifts and the pudding.
Gift ever.
Pudding.
And proof once more that Discord and Fluttershy love each other, and you cannot change my mind.
And because the castle was flooded, that proof is in the pudding.
No! Why didn't I see that coming?
It's the ones you least expect. The puns that come out of nowhere.
When I was little, I used to wish I had a flashlight for a nose. It's probably a good thing some wishes don't come true.
Yeah.
I mean,
Vicky, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
if nothing else, I'll say this. It would be hard to keep asleep with that light going off.
That's true. How does Rudolph sleep?
Very carefully. Yeah, probably with a mask.
Ah.
Probably like with one of those masks, you know? You know?
Or like a nose
the nighttime
sock or...
Oh no, he's already tried the nose sock thing. It's very uncomfortable and he can hardly breathe in it.
True. Some people have like, what do you call it? Like special sleep things to help them breathe at night.
Yeah, but that opens your nose. It doesn't really cover it.
I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
I don't know if that would fit on a reindeer's face. It would fit on her face though.
I love a nice vegetarian grazing platter. All those berries and seeds and fresh grasses and soft twigs for me to nibble on. Mmm.
God, if there's anything more adorable than a reindeer girl, it's a reindeer girl that eats reindeer food. Look, I'm not a furry, but that's getting harder and harder to defend every day, isn't it?
Oh god. Yeah, when I'm writing the Hasbin Hotel fanfic and I have to describe these really furry demons and how soft they are, I'm like, this is weird.
And every last inch of me's covered with hair. Like a fucking muppet.
Ugh.
When I was little,
Let's see.
every spring people tell me it's time to take the lights down off my house. But why? Do they hate pretty things?
Exactly.
Actually, in some states, it's illegal to have your Christmas lights up past a certain date.
What,
It's
illegal?
because of environment. Okay, yes.
Good lord.
It's like there's a cutoff date, and I think it's because of environmental factors.
Oh.
I mean, the amount of power those lights take up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Think about it.
I suppose that's true. Go figure. I'm not judging you, Miraculous. I mean, if I were gonna judge you, I'd also
Mention the electric bill
like-
that would come come from that.
Miraculous, if I were gonna judge you for being a furry, and I'd have to judge Z for being a furry, and then I'd have to judge my brother for being a furry, and that's just too judgy for me, so I'm not gonna.
I know it's not always a sexual thing.
It's not.
Some people just
It's
like
not.
fursuits.
I mean, for all intent, I mean...
Or they're like those musical theater people who like watching people dancing in cat suits.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, I think a lot of the appeal is definitely in a similar vein as Yuki here. It's not so much necessarily the animal part of it, but that there's a human element to it. That's why a lot of furries disown zoophiles, because it's just weird. It's just weird and freaky. Just get your...
People who are actually in relationships with animals,
Get
yes,
your
I've heard of those.
bestiality bullshit out of here. It's like zoophiles show up to the furry convention, and it's that screen cap from like.
What was it?
And it's that screen cap from Black Panther. We don't do that here.
What was it? Like somebody had shown me this documentary. This guy who was in a romantic relationship with a dolphin, and the thing is, she reciprocated it.
Oh God.
It was actually the aggressive one.
Yowza. Well,
And this whole
everyone
thing,
knows
and then she
dolphins
was
are
released
jerks.
back into the wild, and she didn't last long because she was without me. She died of a broken heart. I'm like, what is this crap?
It's fucking weird, is what it is.
How is this allowed? How did this guy work in an aquarium? And
Yes, I agree with Miraculous. Moving on.
I love the way you
You
care
brought it
about
up.
people. It restores my faith in humanity every day.
Aw.
Come on, let's keep spreading love and cheer. Together we can be an unstoppable force for goodness and
God.
light.
My cat showed up at a very inappropriate time. Like when we're talking about animals and humans, and then oh no.
Kid who's like,
Now she's throwing it up against me. Stop!
God.
Not in a good headspace for this kitty.
Shipping Judy and Nick from Zootopia isn't really weird.
I mean, they're all anthropomorphic animals
I
in that universe.
I gotta imagine, if you had the strain, I imagine if in real life, a bunny and a fox actually got along well enough that the fox did not eat the rabbit and they actually had a kid, it could happen. No guarantees that. But it's like, I think it's like
there are interspecies attachments that happen like that.
I think it's, but I think,
you know, between animals of same level of sentience, you know?
Yeah, but I think the difference is that that the child of the rabbit and the fox would not be able to have children of its own, or at least something like just
If that was even possible.
Because I think when a mule is a crossbreed of a horse and a donkey, and mules like can't breed, I don't think.
Yeah, the thing is,
Oh, and have you ever seen a
monkeys and horses are actually closer to each other biologically than like rabbits and foxes are.
That's true, but still. And also,
It's like you know, wolves and dogs having.
Have you guys ever seen a liger? Look up liger. It's the crossbreed between a lion and a tiger, and it looks very pretty and interesting.
You heard of a quagga? It's actually extinct. But
A quagga?
it's kind of like this zebra horse thing.
Oh!
It's long extinct. They have tried to clone it.
Like one
bring it
does.
back.
Scientists didn't.
Like
We're
the whole
trying to-
Jurassic Park kind of thing.
Scientists were more preoccupied with whether or not they could. They didn't stop to think if they should.
You are warmth and comfort personified. I can tell.
Oh my God.
Because I'm an expert on all things cozy.
I kind of wish she was saying that about me, but she's probably saying that about the marshmallow avatar. Cause good lord.
And she
Who
says
doesn't
that
love
while my
marshmallows?
cat is cuddling up to my side. They're warm and cozy.
You've seen
Very
them in the
warm and
zoo?
cozy.
Interesting. What are the lion and tiger enclosures the same enclosure? Is that how that happened, or is it just?
Well, I guess they do put the big carnivorous cats together a lot.
Yeah, because they're not really gonna eat each other.
Are
Not
they?
necessarily.
I guess
anyway.
not. No, maybe they might, wrestle as like kittens do.
But again,
know?
it's kind of like gorillas and orangutans would likely get along pretty well because they're both large apes. Then again, I've never seen gorillas and orangutans in the same enclosure. Probably a safety issue there.
I think Yeah, I think maybe it's like, was it gorillas and
Man,
maybe
we really...
monkeys or chimps they put together?
Let's get back to the topic of Christmas. I want to give her some puppies.
Thank you so much. When I was little,
Next.
Be for
at
Christmas.
first, do you want to build a snowman?
Ah, come on, let's go out and play.
Oh my god,
Papa,
wait,
can you
I'm
hear
still,
me?
I'm still doing this call on my snowman picture. I need to change this picture at some point.
You're in the snowman? Oh, you do have the snowman picture up. Yeah, that is interesting.
Exactly.
Man, we're just all
Uh,
wiggity biggity wiggity. Christmas time up here.
I'm
When I was
glad I'm not doing a speed paint here. I'm too distracted
poor
to.
unwanted junk mail.
Aw.
I wish I could take it home with me and make it feel just as loved as all the other letters.
Yeah, but federal policy would not allow it.
Ah.
Sorry. Awkward bestie, emphasis on bestie. Yeah, some of the characters are very friendly with you from the word go. Some of them are less than irritated, more than irritated with you.
Being around you is even more fun than wrapping parcels. I mean it.
I swear you have part-time at the North Pole, don't you? Oh God, just realized something. We're going to the beach?
What?
Oh, what do we do at the beach? Oh my God!
I'm surprised she swims.
That's the cutest
It's winter.
fucking thing I've ever seen!
This winter lady.
God, that veil alone is just so cute! And the flowers in her hair, my God! The sandals! The sandals are killing me! Oh no! I'm dead! Ah! Sorry guys, I just got diabetes from how cute that was!
I've never been anywhere tropical before. I enjoyed it more than I
gonna say.
thought I would. Can we go back soon? I promised my new friend I'd bring some gingerbread to share.
I'm sure Mr. Krabs would
Who's
love
this
that.
friend? Are we jealous?
No, the friend is... The friend is the crab.
Ah.
Great! I'll send him in an upcharge to the Krusty Krab! Let's see.
Being around,
Boink!
Hey, this is Snow Laughing Matter. Okay, maybe it
Hang
is.
on, she had some interesting fun facts about reindeer.
I'm being around.
Wait, what was that?
When I was
Friendship?
little.
Friends?
Oh,
I have an interesting
when
fact about reindeer.
Hang on.
When I was little,
Where?
most female deer don't grow antlers, but female reindeer do.
Nice.
I decorate mine with flowers
That
to
I
make
knew.
them extra special.
Nice.
And actually, fun fact, males lose their antlers in the winter.
Yes.
So therefore, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and all that are all
Women!
female. Not women. They're female.
Ah, fair enough.
Women implies human.
I'm so grateful. Every
I mean, looking at
spring,
her, what do you think Santa's reindeer look like?
I'm so grateful for your friendship.
Oh my god,
It's the
that's
gift
a
that keeps
very
on
interesting
giving. Literally.
turnout.
I mean, it's a very interesting take.
I mean, or would they be flying Peter Pan style, if you know what I mean? Instead of, like, galloping style?
Yeah, it's always interesting
If they
to
were
figure out it's always interesting to figure out the logic of something like that.
If they were humanoid reindeer pulling the sleigh, it would be totally different.
Fair enough.
Sometimes I can't believe how lucky I am to have met you. Then I remember that no snowflake ever lands in the wrong place.
That's a reference to the Grinch, isn't it? Or at least
Still need to know the logic of how it all takes place on a snowflake when... How does a snowflake last many years?
That day you
I
rescued
don't
me
know.
from the
I don't know.
icy
Best not
water,
to think about it.
That was fate, pure as the driven snow. Snow makes everything more romantic, don't you think? I wish it would start snowing on us
Why
right
is this-
now.
you know
Why
this
is it the spiky hair just not turning out right?
you know this would be right. You know this would be pretty much an opportune time to reference Gilmore Girls and saying that you can smell snow. It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh yeah,
Why,
I'm watching
this
that
is
on
better
Netflix.
than a
So I'm like
cup
on
of
season
good
2 right
cheer.
now.
Have a holly jolly
Dial.
Christmas. It's the best time of the year.
dialogue on that show is like, I'm just so impressed with how quick the wit is.
Oh yeah, no
like,
doubt.
how do you write this?
It's like
for like every character.
It's like for a show that is so down to earth, the most unrealistic thing is just how clever and witty everybody is. God.
I know, like say Lorelai, are you planning on getting married soon? Like, no. Why are you asking this out of the blue? Now, see, I got a call about our family mausoleum. It's never what you think it is.
No, it really isn't. Oh, God.
Like I want to know if you're gonna have a husband in the family tomb with us.
Then we might need to move someone. God,
Yes,
that is some waspy New England upper crust first world white people problems, isn't it?
I know, but they just continue to talk about it so casually. And they talk about, what about...
Of course they do.
We should kick out that one aunt. You know, I never really... Her jokes are terrible. And like, no, we can't kick her out from her final resting place. God. And the dad comes in. What are we talking about? We're talking about who to kick out of our family mausoleum. Oh, what about that one aunt who always had such terrible jokes?
God.
It's like, you were all horrible, but I love this.
Love the actor who played Richard. God rest his soul. So much fun. All right, let's see what else Yuki has to say.
You know how peaceful the world seems after a big snowfall?
Yeah.
That's the feeling I get when I'm with you.
Oh, God, you're gonna make me cry. Stop it.
Yeah, also younger Melissa McCarthy's so cute.
Dear,
no!
A drop of winter sun. I just like to sing. Singing's my favorite.
Okay, now I absolutely have to know who this is because that singing is very pretty. Who the hell's doing her voice? I gotta look her up later.
I don't know. Oh, so apparently a lot of my young coworkers have no idea what The Sound of Music is.
Really?
I was talking to my boss about how I lived overseas. I mentioned Austria and like, did you go on the Sound of Music tour? I did actually. Yeah. And like, I bet you ask anybody here and they'll have no idea what the Sound of Music is. Like, well, I mean, it's a classic. And I asked them, do you know? I went on the Sound of Music tour, and they're like, okay, what's that? You weren't kidding.
Oh.
Like, what? And like the Generation Z coworkers are just so out of touch with reality, and they're the ones who were raised on the internet. I don't get it.
Rihanna Mushal, who also voices the Mouse Girl. Huh. She does a really good Australian accent, not gonna lie.
You know what one of my very young coworkers also said that was like, what the hey? She said, I had no idea Michael Jordan and Michael B. Jordan were two different people. I'm like, what? Look, I didn't even watch sports as a kid, and I knew who Michael Jordan was. I was born in the 90s.
Hey, to be fair, I didn't...
Everybody who knew Michael Jordan was.
Hey, to be fair, I didn't know Michael B. Jordan existed, because it was like, you got two guys named Michael Jordan? Neat fact. By the way, those leaves are large.
They are. They're as big as her antlers.
If I'm a letter, you're my stamp. You take me to the most amazing places.
I was gonna say, what?
No fair! I'm ticklish from my head to my mistletoes.
Oh my god! Some forms of cuteness should just be illegal.
Yes. And then her toes launch off and go to bomb Russia. No. I hope that didn't put me on a watch list.
You know how... By the by, what's your mailing address? I need it so I can send you handwritten letters through the post.
All right, well, my,
Question.
Okay, well, my mailing address is redacted. You got all that? Good.
Yes, redacted
there
in
isn't anything better than a warm hug, but it's gotta be
not
really
gonna tell you,
tight
country.
too, like you're holding on for dear life.
Waggity schmaggity doo! Thank you, everybody. These are the jokes, folks. This game's got better jokes than I'll ever have.
By the by, there's nothing better on a cold winter's night than a warm bubble bath,
God.
followed by cozy socks, a cup of hot cocoa, and cuddling with someone sweet.
Dude, that sounds so
my
fucking
Lord.
ideal. God, that sounds so ideal. Ideal. That's the...
I have a bath to do a bubble bath in, though. My parents do. I just have a shower.
There isn't it. You know how
Okay, I think we gotta move forward.
There's a certain magic that comes with the very first snow. It's a lot like the magic that comes with the very first kiss.
And when the first snow falls, the Christmas snow, something wonderful is bound to happen.
Frosty the Snowman.
Just to be crystal clear, I'm hoping you'll kiss me soon.
Oh, get over here. Mwah.
Oh, darling, you make me feel so Twitter-pated.
Wiggity schmaggity doo!
You had to make a Bambi reference at some point.
Evidently.
Why, this is better than a cup of good cheer.
Yes, you said that before.
There
By the
isn't
way-
anything. I bet you look really cute in thermal underwear.
Covered from head to toes.
By the way, do you think the theory that the girl bunny and Bambi inspired Lola Bunny is true? I mean, they're the same colors. They both go for those gray boy bunnies.
Nope. Nope.
Well, it makes sense though.
No, because there's a the first appearance of Witch Hazel in the Warner Brothers shorts was in a cartoon where Bugs Bunny is reading Hansel and Gretel, and then it starts happening in real life in front of him. He tries to save the kids. By the very end of the cartoon, there's a gag where he casts some magic potion on her that turns her into a Rubenesque yellow rabbit. So that's more likely where the origins and idea of Lola came from.
Yes, but did they get that from Bambi?
Not likely. It's probably done completely
Well, okay, then
independently.
why are all the sexy female bunnies yellow?
I don't know, yellow's a pleasing color. I mean, Winnie the Pooh's yellow, the Minions are yellow, Pac-Man is yellow, SpongeBob is yellow, the Simpsons are yellow. There's just a
That
lot
still
of...
doesn't answer my
There's just a lot of
question.
yellow characters, okay? You know?
Kids are gonna think that only female bunnies are yellow at this point.
That's not even, like...
Okay, maybe not.
I mean, hardly. I mean, what about Judy Hopps? She's a gray rabbit.
True, but
And of course, her mother,
true,
and,
but, like,
her
let's
mother and
be-
father are brown.
yeah, but it's still kind of a weird coincidence that
It's a
Thumper
weird
is gray, Bugs is gray, and
Hey, give some
Weird
credit.
coincidence.
Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy has been both purple and blue, and he's still a dude, so I don't know what to tell you.
and then yellow.
Well, that's Spring... Well, I guess Spring Bonnie was the original thing's name, so yeah, that does count.
Yeah, he's a Bonnie.
He's a Bonnie. A Bonnie Blue Bonnie. Bonnie Blue Bonnie Bride.
I
know.
love a good old-fashioned
Come-
holiday movie. Thank you for such a sweet evening.
Why did I get the feeling that the movie we watched was something along the lines of It's a Wonderful Life or something?
I was thinking White Christmas.
See, that's another
By the way, I discovered, you know the Hallmark Christmas movies?
Oh, you mean like Snow Globe and 50 First Christmases or something?
Well, yeah, but you know how they're all like the same plot line, essentially?
Guys, we have to save... It's like this girl comes from the big city to this rural area and
To a
finds
small
out the
town.
meaning of love with this one, like...
Yeah, while
hunky
saving
little-
like an inn or a restaurant or a bakery, some kind of small business.
Where this hunky guy works just in the local and he knows
Yes.
everybody in town and all that weird shit.
So, my conspiracy theory is that the Hallmark movies took the plot line from White Christmas. Not saying White Christmas is like the Hallmark movies, but that the Hallmark movies took the plot line of White Christmas and just rehashed it over and over again.
You know, that's not necessarily wrong, because what did they do? They were a bunch of performers, right? No, wait, I'm thinking
It's
of
a whole
different
girl.
movie.
Oh, and it's blonde girls in the snow and saving Christmas and saving a small business and all
Guys,
that.
we've got to save Christmas! Oh,
No offense
You
to White
make
Christmas.
me feel
It's
so merry.
wonderful for what it is, but Hallmark totally took the trope and just...
okay, well, we need to wrap things up with Yuki really quickly because we've got only like a few minutes to wrap things up to do Mary Bell.
I'm falling for you, just like a gently drifting snowflake. I hope I land on your eyelashes, so I can see the world from your perspective.
Oh, I got
Snowflake
my eye!
could
God
stay
damn
on
it, the
my
snowflake is in
nose
my
and
eye!
eyelashes.
Ah!
Another Sound of Music reference.
Ah! I got it in my eye! The snowflake is in my eye! God damn it! Ah! Well, it's the thought that counts.
If I gave you my heart, would you promise not to mark it return to sender?
God,
Oh my lord.
I will not.
That's sad.
Wonderful.
If anyone ever does that.
In that case, I have a very special gift for you. Please be careful. It's fragile.
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next
day,
Anyway.
you gave it
Whenever
away.
you call my name, it's like hearing sleigh bells, laughter, and winter songbirds. All my favorite sounds rolled into one.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go.
That's literally what I was thinking.
I mean, what else would you think of?
How
Come on, it's
precious.
lovely weather for a
Please
sleigh
take
right
this
together
kiss
with
as
you.
a token of my gratitude.
Eee, moving fast.
We're already up to the girlfriend stage. Next stage is love it.
It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride.
What do you know?
Can you imagine anything more wonderful? Dashing through the snow, laughing all the way.
Hey!
Let's go.
That's a 2-for-1 deal right there on Christmas song references right there. Or at least winter. These winter song references. That's like sleigh ride and also jingle bells, all wrapped up into one. While we're mixing winter holiday songs in here, can we put in grandmother's house somewhere?
When the longest, darkest night of the year comes, will you spend it with me?
Yes. And also a handful of Frozen songs. Yeah, but that, I mean, like, she didn't reference a Frozen song in there.
It's lovely weather for a sleigh ride. Can you imagine anything more wonderful?
Yeah.
Dashing through the snow, laughing all the way. Let's go.
Yes, I know that reindeers are better than people, but people will smell better than reindeer. But I imagine those rose crown is doing good for her, and she obviously washes her hair. Like, good lord, that is very well kept. All right.
I
Well,
bet
better
you...
than
Oh,
here.
look. There's mistletoe hanging from this doorway. Whatever shall we do?
I wonder about that. Gee.
Subtle.
I wonder what we could possibly do. Let's go.
I've never done a mistletoe thing.
Let's freaking go.
No.
I want you for
I once
my
stood under
own,
mistletoe
more
with
than
my
you could ever know. Will you make
brother's
my
friend's
wish
mom,
come
but-
true?
Oh, she literally did it. She sang it in Mariah Carey. Okay, we didn't have to do it for her.
All I want for
Oh, I'm
Christmas
so happy.
is books.
The snow is snowing, the wind is blowing, and I've got my love to keep me warm.
Nice.
My love to keep
I have a
me
delivery
warm.
for you. It's a hug sealed with a kiss. Mwah.
God, could you be any fucking cuter? All right, let's go ahead and... I have diamonds.
Where I come from, the schoolhouses are made out of gingerbread.
Oh, that's
I'm
such a
only
cute outfit.
joking. I really wish it were true, though.
One could only hope. Let's see what you have for a wintry outfit.
I have so many presents for you. I can't wait to watch you open them.
Oh, this is what she was wearing in the other dimension during the Christmas, during the holiday event. Let's see what we got for the wedding ring.
I know a snowman who'd be more than happy
Oh, my
to
lord.
officiate the wedding. Oh, let's hurry.
In the meadow, we can build a snowman and pretend.
And
he's
pretend that
Parson
he's Parson Brown. We'll say, are you married? We'll say no, man. You could do the job when you're in town. I
Ooh,
should have guessed
Are
it.
we going somewhere tropical? I'm so nervous and excited and nervous.
You could say you're nervous-sided.
Nervous
even.
sided. Yes, sir.
Let's see what the animated pose does us.
Winter fashion is the cutest. Long socks, cozy sweaters, and snow boots. You can't go wrong.
God, the little ear twitch
That
is
looks a
killing
little
me.
weird, though.
The little ear
a
twitch.
little weird,
Look at
though.
that little ear twitch.
The physics looks weird. I'm sorry.
Look at the ear twitch, though. It's so cute. Little ear twitch. God, it's gonna be hard to pick. It's gonna be hard to pick a costume. I think I'll let her just go ear twitchy for now. It's so cute! Alright! We got only 20 more minutes in the stream to wrap up with things with Maribel, so let's see how we end up ruining her life. Okay, you're joyriding in a tractor, as you do when you're
Oh no!
What?
No, sorry. I'm just adding comment. Go on.
Oh, sorry. As you do when your sweet hairpin turn goes a little wide. Oh god. Fence crushed! God, no. The horses inside see their chance and escape!
Stop right
No.
there, partner.
Oh boy. Next thing you know, there's
My
a rope wrapped around you
lord.
and a beautiful voice shouting.
Outstanding audition for Farmland's worst driver.
Oh god.
I didn't know the old tractor could even make a turn like that.
Oh
If
god,
it weren't for the
it's
horses
sexy
running wild,
Applejack.
I might even be impressed.
Yeah, well. You know how it is, right? Ugh. Okay. Sorry.
It's nice of you to keep saying sorry, but once is enough. Your sweet talking isn't gonna do anything to bring back my horses.
Nope, that's true. That's true.
Lost her
Yes,
horses.
I should be
you
relieved you
will
didn't
do.
crash into the corral next to the barn. That's where I keep my little pony. It's hard to find breeds with pink manes these days.
You have a pony with a pink mane?
Butterfly.
Like
It's
naturally?
Pinkie Pie.
Good God.
Hi.
Have a bouquet of apples for your trouble.
Isn't this just pretty
Oh, wait,
and
never
impractical? Thanks. I'll put it on a shelf or something.
God.
Would you look at them go? Those horses are really leaving us in the dust.
Let's catch up to him.
Look at this absolute dilly of a pickup. If you're hoping to recover your truly dismal first impression, there's only one thing you can do. Bring me back the rest of my horses.
Ooh, doggers, looks like we're gonna have a roundup. Let's do it.
You've got a lot of work ahead of you. Don't worry, Tumbleweed. I'll supervise.
Much appreciated.
My horses will be halfway to Timbuktu if we give them a chance. Get on her.
All right, maybe this fruit will lure them in.
We're back
Isn't
her
this
horses.
just pretty and impractical?
Okay.
Don't stand behind my horse unless you're hoping to get a kick out of it.
Not that kind of kick.
Ooh, that's a burn.
Yep.
Sure, my sisters call me a horse whisperer, but shoot, it only works when the horses can actually hear me.
Entirely fair.
Oh my lord.
I'm just gonna bump
Now
it.
I'm slipping into the accent.
I'm just gonna bump into her real quick.
Best mind those strained fingers. I'll be happy to get them under control if you can. I'm fast with a rope.
I'll
Oh
stand.
my lord.
All right, let's just go after those horses.
What's wrong with
Now,
me?
I'm not gonna try to convince you that fixing that fence is a privilege, or even much fun. I will say that I sure appreciate a person that's willing to right their wrongs.
As anyone would be.
Okay, stop. Stop. Stop! I was content to watch you do things the hard way because it satisfied my being annoyed with you. But it's not fair, and it's kind of making me feel bad. Stay right there. I'm gonna get us some supplies and tools. Do you have a pencil? I'm gonna give you some tips on how to wrangle horses.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Saddle up. We're gonna go for a little ride. Don't worry, the route's only 3 or 4 hours.
All right, let's go ahead and use these seeds to go and catch them.
Well, what do you know? This is real sweet of you, Tumbleweed. Makes me feel nice that you saw this and wanted to give it to me.
I was thinking more for luring in the horses,
So
but that works
sweet
too.
of you, so sweet of you, tumbleweed. Say that from now on.
God. She does have a bit of a Tara Strong-ish quality about her voice. I doubt Tara Strong actually did the voice for it.
like if Tara Strong did Applejack.
It's probably the vibes that's coming across, yeah.
A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey!" The horse says, "You read my mind!"
She seemed way too tickled by that joke.
You're not tired, are you? We still got hours of useful daylight left. Come on, grab that hay bale.
All right, but I must warn you, I'm also allergic to hay.
Nothing ruins the believability of a game or a movie for me more than when they start using weird sounds. You expect me to believe that riding on a big yellow ostrich is more effective than a horse?
Don't know what to tell you. Games can be really fucking weird.
Best mind those strained fingers.
Sorry.
I sure do miss my horses. If you can't find the rest, you should wander out to the prairies and bring me back some of them wild ones. Heard they're all saddle trained and everything. Ha! No, not really. I love this notion city people seem to have that all animals are tamed. Mustangs will just as soon kick you in the head as they would let you stand in their feet.
Yikes. Apparently her voice is Hannah Allier, who is actually from Texas.
I can hear that. It
When
does
a farm
sound
girl
definitely
tells you to do
so.
chores, it's kind of like flirting. Revving you up and seeing what you got for us.
I think my Applejack voice is more bordering on Kentucky because I take it from my grandma who did grow up in Kentucky.
Fair enough. Hey, give some credit to Ashley Ball. She's from Canada, so I don't know what she knows of a southern accent outside of the movies.
Her voice definitely got better after season 1. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
hear the difference between season 1, Applejack, and like season 2 is actually very stark different.
Quite a fucking leap. I also noticed that Applejack's voice was made deeper, probably because she wanted to keep further differentiation between Rainbow Dash and Applejack.
Yeah, fair.
And also, she probably just got a little older over the course of doing the show.
You know,
That's also
I think it's also once you get used to a voice, you are more comfortable in it. And
Yeah.
changes.
Animation.
It's not.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
In animation, you always end up changing the voice over time just to fit the character a little better. Here's some tools for you, sugar.
Well, what do you know? This is real sweet of you, Tumbleweed. I hope at this point we could call it a day and resume tomorrow. I'll be expecting you by 5 a.m. sharp. Coffee and breakfast will be to go, of course.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is why I could never actually work on a farm. I am not a morning person.
Exactly.
Can't even get up at
whose
8 a.m.
horse is that? Just teasing. It's mine.
All right. Sure.
No. Listen, don't dig for water under an outhouse.
Yeah.
You make good and sure the horses you bring me are mine. You can tell by the sweet little curly V painted on their left hip.
Alrighty. Painted.
No,
It's better than
horse
branding.
walks. Nothing. At this point, when I was a kid, I had a bit of a mischievous streak. If you can believe it, horses seem to have that too. I think that's probably why I relate to them so well.
No, that sounds about right.
Hold on.
Sounds about right
Why
to
did
me.
Why did I hear repeats there?
Huh? Probably because I was cycling through a few of the dialogues to get to this one.
Yeah, but I was like, it's a bunch of words on top of each other. I don't quite understand
I
what.
don't know why they call it the simple life out on the farm. You gotta know some about botany, meteorology, mechanics, veterinary medicine, chemistry, and entomology. Does that sound simple?
No.
That's true.
No, not really.
Thanks for recognizing it. There's a lot of learning and know-how that goes into this place, and it irks me something fierce when people go discounting it.
Yeah. Give farmers their due.
Yeah. Yes. I didn't know why people were like joking about Applejack being illiterate and stuff like that. I'm like, what are you talking about?
That is some bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! I was just about to stand in the middle of the pasture with my
You know,
arms
actually,
out, saying,
probably
"Shh."
next to Twilight,
Saw it in a
Applejack's the
movie
smartest.
once. Makes the horses feel braver.
Does it?
Gosh,
Yeah,
I ain't never really been one to like it when people throw their money about. Something in the way you spoil me makes me think I can start getting real used to this.
Let's see what else we
Thank you,
got.
sugar daddy.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Taking a little survey. Do you prefer to be the tablespoon or the teaspoon? Thanks in advance for your participation.
Well, if the woman is...
What?
Well, if the woman were taller than me, I wouldn't mind being the teaspoon.
What?
I think she's literally asking big spoon or little spoon.
Confused.
Spooning. It's a very particular type of cuddling where people will, like...
No, I know,
Yes.
but I still don't get the what.
Well, tablespoons are bigger than teaspoons.
Okay. Okay.
So, double D's. Yeah, I
Just
believe
mind
it.
those strained fingers. I'll be happy to get them under control.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
Caught ya. You're gonna have to get up earlier than that to pull a prank on Maribel Valentine. Better luck next
Or less than
time.
Valentine.
Is that true for Bonnabelle too? Probably. They're supposed to be sisters.
You know, I figure you got a little crush on me.
What, me?
This is great news. On account of now, I can rope you into helping me prank Bon Bon and Baby.
Fair enough.
Gosh, I'm hardly ever up this late. Most of the time the sun dictates my waking hours. This is nice. I spend so much time in the country, I could tell you the name of every cricket around. Most of them mind their own business, but the one on the window ledge keeps telling me to follow my conscience.
God. God. Of course he does. Of course he does.
You know, we should call it a day and resume tomorrow. I'll be expecting you by 4 a.m. sharp. I like us having breakfast together.
Good lord, 4 a.m. Oh boy, 4 a.m.
Thanks for bringing back Apple Jill. Only a select few can ride her without getting bucked off and trampled to death. Tell you what, I'll let you ride her as a reward. Up's a daisy.
Oh, Jill, really?
Yeah.
I wondered when they were gonna
Oh, you sweet
actually
thing.
make an actual
Seen
reference.
the look on your face. Don't you worry your pretty little head. I'd never put you in any real danger. Not on purpose, anyway.
Sure.
Sometimes I marvel that humans will pack bond with damn near anything. Horses, they tend to stick with their own sort. That's why I'm honored they like me. And from what I can see, they like you too.
I'm pretty sure the horses will like this.
Gosh, I ain't never really been one to like it when people throw their money about. Something in the way you spoil me makes me think I can start getting real
Again,
used to
this
this.
I see the floaty.
Yep.
I'm glad I looked over at that point.
Tumbleweed, I can't believe how often I fail. Every time I'm at the beach, I'm reminded why I ride horses. Gosh darn, I feel clumsy, especially in the sand.
Who's a silly pony? Who's a silly pony? Who is you is Mary Bell. Knocking into gates and fumbling into fences.
What's with all the poor, stressed out horses rearing on the covers of romance books? Can't be good for them. And someone who spooks an animal so much can't be a trustworthy person.
We are learning some horse facts today.
Oh, it's like a trailer for a modern Cinderella movie I saw where, like, you ran over my cat. Like, so why do you fall for this guy later? I would never forget that, even if it was an accident. I would be with the guy who ran over my cat.
God.
Cat died,
We
by
should
the
call-
way. I'm like,
You know,
I can't watch this.
my neighbors told me they have a new pet called Mayo. I knew it was a horse before they told me, because I can hear her. Mayonnaise!
Yep. Should have seen that coming.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Hey, just... When I was small, I used to talk my horse's ears off. Not one of them ever talked back. I know. A horse is a horse, of course. They're not much for two-way conversation.
That is, of course, unless the horse is the famous Mr. Ed, but who's ever met him in person? He doesn't do public appearances, not after the incident in the glue factory. Anyway, moving on.
Well, shoot. Of course it seems nice to live in a great big city with lots of money and endless possibilities. But when's the last time you made a pizza with stuff you grew and made yourself?
Not a damn once. This pizza's delicious, by the way.
Oh boy, you're in for a treat this evening. Bonbon's homemade dough, Baby's hot house tomatoes and peppers, and fresh cheese from my cow Daisy. Let me tell you, You ain't never tasted nothing nicer. Look what the horse dragged in. Grab that wheelbarrow. We're moving the manure.
Maribel has a crush on you, partner. Woo, doggies.
Holy doggo. I don't know what to say. You certainly are a charmer and a flirt. Showering me with gifts like this.
That seems to be the case. Corn on the cob. Double cob.
Yeah.
Triple corn.
My stars. If there's a medal for happier than a pig in mud, then I'd surely win. Did you see all that corn on the cob? Why, it's like a never-ending supply. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
We should just stick you in the corn eating contest, I suppose, then, huh? Starts in 10 minutes.
All three of us girls grew up on this farm. As the eldest Valentine, I knew I needed to take care of it when our parents couldn't anymore. I'm proud to keep this place running.
And yeah, aside the fact that they're all three sisters, that's an interesting connection with the parents. Sad to hear about it.
Yeah, plus Applejack's the middle child.
And Bonnibel's a baker. She was from the OG, like the base game, all the way down here. Wait, are hers bigger than her sisters?
Looks like rain today, sugar. Let's
Say
get y'all
what,
breakfast and
dude?
Jump in some puddles.
What? What? Yes, that is a weird sentence.
Dude!
Things you can say about your video game, but not your girlfriend.
Look what the horse dragged in. I don't understand the appeal of zebras. They're less well-behaved than donkeys, and they just look like horses that rolled around in striped paint.
Okay, that's kind of amusing. Amusing enough for me to nearly pee at that joke. Let's get a move on.
Do you know what I like about horses?
Nope.
They're sturdy, and graceful, and dependable, and stubborn, and really hardworking, and also mischievous.
So what you love about horses is what you love about yourself, right?
That's what I like about you, too.
Aw.
You're like a horse. It's a compliment. I think you're sturdy.
Hey, now let's not talk about how sturdy I am in front of the children.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now dang,
It's probably obvious to you by now, but that sweet face of yours just makes my heart giddy up.
Nice.
In no universe can you mount horses like that and still expect them to know the way you want to go while shooting at enemies facing all backwards. I can't believe I was the only one laughing.
Being perfectly honest, some people who just watch movies have absolutely no horse sense. Thank you, I'll be here all week.
I've grown mighty used to you as a fixture around this farm. I hope you like spending time here as much as I like spending time with you when you're here. Jumping Bojack! Well, I'll be! Sometimes you get and sometimes you get got.
You'll get me next time, I'm sure.
Instead of having you come over when the sun comes up, I think it's just straight beneficial for you to stay the night here. The rooster will make sure we're up on time.
Okay. The rooster comes in. Wake the fuck up!
If the horses aren't handled properly, they won't jump for you. They'll stop with the jerk, and then the jerk will fall off. Everyone learns, but not to worry. I experienced that, so you don't have to.
Okay.
Here, give me your hand. My shirt's real soft. Can you tell what it's made out of? Girlfriend material.
What?
Just kidding.
A
It's actually
light.
flannel.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
see,
was
but
a
I
good
don't
one.
know. Yeah, see, I get that. I get the joke, Mary Bell, but I don't understand why you placed my hands underneath there specifically.
All three of us, we should call it a day and resume tomorrow. I'll be expecting you by 3 a.m. sharp. That way, we can make breakfast together.
Good lord, I'm just getting up earlier and earlier and earlier these days.
I'm getting any sleep. I'm gonna go lie down.
Okay, let's see. I think we have a couple more levels to go.
I don't mean to stir up trouble, but I have a real desire to settle in for a stable relationship.
Ba-dum-bop, ba-dum-bop.
All jokes aside, I'm asking you to canter along with me, partner. As my partner.
Sounds Jim Dandy. Let's do it.
Always good to see you. And your timing is perfect. I just finished the morning chores, and you have me all to yourself till it's time for the afternoon chores.
Yep. The squad's reaction. We get it! You like horses! Move on! We get it! Move on!
Here, give me your hand. Instead of having you come up... Hey, listen. Way out here in the country, you don't meet none too many new folk. Imagine my surprise when someone as perfect for me as you blew into my world, Tumbleweed.
Yeah, but with that whole tractor incident, it wasn't so much like a light gust of wind and more like, Am, it's a goddamn twister!
What do you say? Would you consider me a prize pick? A banker? A sure bet? Are you tired of the horse puns yet?
No, but Squad is sick of the horse puns. Let's see some flowers.
If you're trying to blow my hat right off my head with your generosity, then you're going about it in all the right ways.
You know, really funny you should mention generosity, because at least in Equestria Girls, I totally ship Rara Jack.
Yeah, you know, you're right.
It's like with the, it's like in the Pony Show, Applejack and Rainbow Dash ended up together. Makes some sense. But the way they were in Roller Coaster of Friendship in the EQG is just, God, just the tension. You could cut it with a butter knife.
I have a little fantasy about you and I two-stepping in a field of long grass. The wind will blow gently, fireflies will come out as the sun sets, stars will twinkle in the sky, hand in our eyes.
Aww, and I think that's a perfect spot at which to just wrap this the hell up.
That was the last one, Tumbleweed. You've returned all my horses to me. Even though the work's done, I'm not done with you. Stay a while longer. You just made me feel like the highest riding cowgirl this side of the Appalachians. Where are my stable manners? Can I get my tall drink of water, some refreshments?
Oh God!
Sweet tea, lemonade.
I'm sorry. Can
Me?
you stop talking for a minute about how funny, because you're a tall drink of water, I get up abs? God, the abs.
God.
Oh lordy, I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh boy.
Well, I was gonna tease you about your soft hands, but oh boy, they sure do find some good spots.
And on that topic, let's go into some costumes. Let's see what we got.
If I was truly in school, this skirt would get me dress coded lickety-split. Or is that the point? Are you fixing to send me to detention, Tumbleweed?
Please save it for the bedroom. God. Let's check the holiday outfit.
Would you look at that? I could absolutely be front and center on a parade float, hooting and hollering for the holidays.
God, that's adorable. And the candy cane in the holster. God, that's so cute. That's so cute. I think I'll move on to the animated pose because they actually kind of already teased the character with it.
Gosh, does dressing me up crank your tractor? I gotta say,
Physics
it does
makes no
mine
sense.
more than I expected. What else you got?
I've got a feeling I'll probably stick you in this pose forever and ever because like, there's just something happening here. Anyway.
Since it's the big day, I made us a reservation in a highfalutin hotel. We're gonna stay in the bridal suite.
Whoop. Whoa.
And let us wrap things up to get a load of those abs again.
Thanks for suiting me up, partner. Some may say it's impractical, but I don't know a better thing to wear for corralling seahorses.
Waggity schmaggity doo! I think we wrapped that up nicely. Honestly, looking at this one's actually pretty nice. What does she normally wear? I do dig the shorts. I do dig the shorts. The animated pose, I could do either way, honestly. Well, I think that's it. I think we wrapped it all up for this Valentine's month of romance and love, love, love. Tomorrow I will have a post on my YouTube in the community tab, and I'll also have a tweet informing everybody of what's going to be going on for the foreseeable future, considering live streams. But until then, thank you all so much for joining me. If you're viewing this after the fact, thanks for watching, and thank you DF for coming along again to this incredible silliness.
No problem.
And until next time, remember to take care, stay safe, and...
And what?
be kind in all that you do. Good night, everybody!